Okay, everyone. How you doing today? This is Mike, Canadian's Earthquake Report, or Canada's Earthquake Report, November 3rd, 2012. So right now I'm sitting here at Canadian Earthquake, or Earthquakes Canada, National Resources Canada, and we thank you for the information I'm about to see. And I'll just give you a quick what I've checked out here. From the 26th of October to the 3rd of November. 2 and better, right there, 2 and better. And I've also induced. So they say induced would be a blast from a man-made event. Okay, as you can see here, we've had a couple. On the 2nd, which was yesterday in Sanspit. One 4.8, one 4.1, another one over in Quebec, and as we scroll down, you can see a lot. So another one in Quebec here at 2.9. Then we got Sanspit again, 4.3, 4.4, 5, 4, 4.3, and it continues down. So we have a lot of quakes happened there in the last week. Okay, we'll go down to the bottom here. As you see, 42 events found. Now, this is what I wanted to show you here. Over on the 7 scale, we have 2 of them now. So according to Earthquakes Canada, we have 2 7 earthquakes happen, and 1 6, 4 5 and better. We have 22 4 and better. 3 7 3 and better. We have 6 earthquakes 2 and better. And we'll go down, scroll down on the map here a little bit further, give you an idea where they are and what's up. I'm going to pull this in a little closer. There we go. Move this over. Okay, come on, there we go. Oh, there's still one down below, there we go. This one happened yesterday also. I'll click on it just to show you. 4.3. Oh, this is on the 28th, I'm sorry. It's the one up above that. So the 28th, we had one quite a ways away from the original quake. Good enough. And of course this is the one I was going to show you, and I'll do that. So this was yesterday, a 4.1, and it's getting a little ways away from Sanspit now. Of course Sanspit's down in here. We're moving south with the earthquakes at a 4.1. Magnitude 4.1. Okay, so we'll continue on here. We'll go to the seismic viewer. This shows all the seismic viewers in Canada. There you go. And I want to check this one right away. This one is in Barrie Inlet. We'll see what it says. I'll give it a click a little bigger. There we go. At the moment, Barrie is relatively quiet. As you can see, we've had a lot of tremors in the last few hours out that way, and they continue. The tremors are ongoing, and they change. Of course, you'll get more substantial. This is a pretty substantial tremor right here. You know, it's starting to get up there. It's off the end of the scales here. As you can see here, it hit the end of the scale, and that means it's considerably bigger than, say, 2.5. I would imagine that one's ranging in the 3, possibly, maybe even 4. It doesn't really look like it though. And as you can see, we're having one right now as we're watching. These are your standard tremor over there. I've been watching them since it happened, and yeah, you can see it continually shaking. So I'm going to go to a different one here. We'll get rid of this guy. We'll pull up something on the north end of the island here. And that's Naden. We'll see what Naden's got to say today. I'll give us a big picture. We'll cut the computer. Come on, computer. Oh, didn't want to play. Try it again. There we go. So Naden, as you can see, Naden is also having a lot of tremors. Of course, anything on the island right now is going to have a lot of tremors. Right? Not much earthquake activity down there. Things are shaking. And as you can see, it's fairly quiet on that end of the island at this moment anyway. As you can see earlier, we've had a fair little tremors going through there. And constant too, like this is a 2-hour span here. You can see it's pretty constant. Okay, we'll carry on to our next. I want to go over here. I've been noticing quite a bit of activity over on the fault line on the east side, so over in Ontario and Quebec. As we can see here, here's our seismic monitors over there. And I've just checked these lately and they're not showing up much. We'll give Quebec City a little run here and see what's going on there at the moment. Okay. Like I said, I've checked these lately, and yeah, you can see they're pretty flat line. You got a lot of very small tremor, and this also could be background noise. So nothing really substantial going on there. Oh, and then, I see we're not fully downloaded here. There we go. We'll check something in a little closer, say Montreal, see what's going on there. There we go. Let's take a look. As you can see, more or less the same thing. Very small little tiny tremors going on constantly. A lot of background noise. You can see the scale is coming both sides of the scale, and that's showing a little tremor, like fine vibration, more or less, eh? Be a good way to put it. In the ear. Okie dokie. And like I said, I check these all the time, and it's really quite quiet there now. So I haven't got a whole lot to show you out that end of the country. But I do have something else I'd like to point out. This is PNSN.org, and we'd like to thank them for their their website and their recent information. So these you can see right here. That's around Pemberton area, and as we can scroll off the side of the map here. These are all 2 and better. Actually, I'm going to kick that down a notch. And then I'm going to click on these guys. And there we go. Our latest, which would be today. And these are supposed to be blasts, right? Man-made blasts. And as you can see here, we got a depth of 0. Which leads them to believe, I'm sure, that it's a surface blast. Yet and all, I've checked into this area, and these are not close together at all. Although they're in a mountain range in there, they vary in depth considerably. And now we clicked on here, we can probably go to see these. We have a 1.8 at 0, We have a bunch of them at 0 here, and all in that area. I'll I'll go up here and I'll show you what's up. We'll click on it. Now they're going to give us a picture overview of that area. And they call it a possible explosion, right? We'll go to the map. Nope, that would be the wrong one. Not really the map I wanted to see. Actually, they don't want to give the information. Just a second here. Oh yeah, okay. How about we go to Canada earthquake? Oh, no, we don't want that one. This is our update, what's been going on yesterday in Canada, or off the Queen Charlotte Islands, Queen Charlotte City. Magnitude 4.5 occurred in Haida region, mildly felt in SEISMIC, Queen Charlotte City, followed by a 4.6 earthquake at 1:20 and 3.9 at 1:35. And that's the update today, or yesterday's update. And I'll get rid of that. I'll back this up the screen, or two. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Come on, Pooter. We'll move this back up to the 2. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. So, on the side, of course, we go again. Now we're seeing all the earthquakes in that area. And all of them are fairly small, as you noticed in the 2 range. There'd be the odd 3. There's a 3-3. And yeah, all of them, well, as you can see, a lot of them here are at 0 depth. 0 depth. Here's another one at 0 depth. Let's check that one out. That's in Oregon. 0 depth. We got this one here. Aha, there we go. And of course we already know about that. We already just checked that a few minutes ago. But there's 7 of them here, and they're all called blasts, more or less, induction blasts. And but I don't see it happening that way. It just doesn't jive. Too many apart. Too many in an area, spread out area. So be aware of Pemberton and around that area. You seem to have a lot of small tremors going on there. Quick snaps is what they are, and that's another reason they're calling them blasts, is because they're very sharp and quick, and no in and out or small tremor in and out of the blast itself or the seismic reading. So yeah, that's something to be a little aware of. I've noticed this has been going on for a little while, weeks and possibly a month now. It started a month ago slowly, and now I've noticed considerably more in that area. So we'll go on to, we'll go back to the seismic viewer, just take a look there and vary, see what's going on. Still shaking. Yeah, I don't think that's going to change for quite a while now. We're going to zero in here. I'd like to grab the center and vary inlet. We'll pick up, we'll click on and see what's going on in the center of Haida. Okay, there we go. Get a little bigger for everyone. There we go. As you can see, we're having one right now. This is off the scale, so I would say it's in it's 3 or better. From what I can understand, the scale reads to almost 3. So as you can see here, it's just peaked the top of the scale, so a small tremor more or less, hey? As far as small tremors go. Fairly quiet there, as you can see, nothing big compared to up north, in the northern end of the island. Okay, this is Mike, Canadian Earthquake Report, November 3rd. And we'll bring you earthquakes reports every week for sure, and if I can see anything going on, I'll do it a lot sooner. And thank you, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.